We're live.
This is so much fun. Tom Heineberg, you must... Oh my God, I'm going to throw up in this helmet. Oh, hello. Hi there. Are we on? Is this a thing?
What's up, bro?
Hey, first of all, once you reach a certain age, the vertigo that comes with motion sickness becomes insufferable. I used to be able to ride all kind of dark side rides in every amusement park.
What are the... Wait, first of all, what are some of the more popular dark side rides?
Well, there's the 2-meter exhaust port roller coaster.
What's that one like?
Well, yeah, it's like bullseyeing womp rats in your T14, except more complicated and more nausea-inducing. And when you throw up in a helmet like this, little bits of sarlacc tentacles from breakfast come right back up. They obscure the eye holes. There's lots of drama. The other ride was the dark side tunnel of love, which usually ends in divorce or death. Hi, I'm here to answer your... listen, Heineberg.
Peeps.
Today I saw the documentary, The Last Jedi.
Oh, you did?
I got excited. I said, wait, The Last Jedi. This is going to be it? No more Jedi. Let me understand this fact. Kylo RN, if you're listening to me now, you are a whiny millennial bitch. First of all, how dare you impersonate a Sith Lord with that stupid helmet that he smashes? I'm like, you don't smash your helmet. You throw up sarlacc bits into your helmet on the 2-meter exhaust port ride at your local,
right.
Adventure Time.
Carnival, yeah.
Yes.
Galactic Carnival.
I don't like carnies, though.
Why don't you like carnies?
Tiny hands, and they smell of kyber crystals.
Oh.
Yes. I'm here all week, people. Ask me a question.
So, guys, if you have a question for Doc Vader, he's in a very charitable mood and won't kill any of us today. He claims. It has yet to be seen. So please don't anger him with your questions. But if you have a question, type it in the comments and we'll ask Doc V what he thinks.
Do not anger me.
Michael wants to know, how did the movie make you feel, Doc V?
I'll tell you. First of all, seeing my daughter in charge, and no spoilers, okay?
Oh, this is spoiler free?
No, there will be spoilers. Okay, if you are watching this and you have not seen The Last Jedi, understand this spoiler, okay? Leia, my daughter, apparently they gave her command of an entire fleet. What is the meaning of that? And she has no idea how to command it. She gets blown out, all kinds... Oh, listen, I'm not gonna... Did I say spoilers? I meant spoiler-free, okay? I want you to give money to Lucasfilm and Disney because they own me. And the more money they have, the tighter their grip on my robotic testicles becomes. So I'm gonna give you a lot of spoilers in just a few minutes, so be careful, because I'm watching you with robot eyes.
Eric Bayer wants to know, do you have a tough time doing prostate exams with those gloves on?
Is this an emoticon? This thing?
The prayer hands emoji?
Prayer hands emoticon?
Emoji, yeah.
It's an emoji, is it? What's an emoticon?
Emoticon's when it's text-based.
Yes. The reason I have robot hands is to do a more effective and finely grained prostate massage. I can reach the most nether regions of the prostate with a simple sweep, and then like that. Instant ejaculation.
Ooh, gross.
Which you need, not for pleasure, you need it to obtain a sample for culture.
Like community culture?
And also for pleasure.
Christina says, what is your opinion on the safety of the Gardasil shot and giving it to adolescent boys?
Well, I'm going to say this. When I was on Tatooine growing up, okay, Uncle Owen never wanted... was it Uncle Owen? He was my cousin or some crap like that. My mother and that guy who kept me as a slave to pod race decided that they didn't think it was okay for me to get an HPV vaccine because they said it causes galactic, autism. And so as a result, what happened? I'm messing around with Padme, okay? Let me tell you this. People are like, Padme, she's a princess, total virgin. Everybody says that about their daughter, okay? Let's just say this. If I hadn't been forced to get a robot penis due to the burns on Mustafar, I would have had to get a robot penis for other reasons because of the filth.
It's getting too, no.
And so I'm just saying,
Too much.
if I could have been
Overshare.
vaccinated.
Overshare.
If I could have been vaccinated, I would have had less chance of getting head and neck cancers as a male, anorectal cancers, which I don't want that. I don't know if you want. If you want cancer in your exhaust port, go ahead and don't vaccinate boys and girls, because that's where those little critters go, right? I've seen asteroids.
Robert Feinberg wants to know, Vader, what do I do with all these wimpy, antibiotic grubbing, common cold patients? My patient satisfaction scores are in the Sarlacc pit because I refuse to give them what they think they want.
You just need to go to the dark side. Give them whatever they want. Just get those Press-Ganey scores bumping. Be like, you want a Z-Pack? Here's 10 Z-Packs. You want Clostridium difficile? Here's 10 Clostridium difficiles. I don't care. Vader does not give an F about your butthole. He just wants you butthole out of my clinic. Just give them what they want. Why fight it? All day we're spent fighting with, always with administrators. We're trying to slap people down. I'm like, just get out.
Let's see. Alexander would like to know, what are your thoughts on puberty blockers for gender-confused children? I like the term gender-confused.
Puberty blockers for... You mean like Michael Jackson?
Probably.
Because he blocked his puberty artificially, purportedly. And then he became the #1 pop star in the galaxy. So my short answer is, if you want your children to be famous pop stars who grab their crotch and molest other young boys, then definitely consider it.
Carrie Bennett wants to know, what do you think about the 7 words the CDC is no longer allowed to use?
Emperor Trump. Yes. You know what? I'll be honest with you. People are throwing a fit about these banned words. Look, on the Death Star, we had a lot of banned words. Love, compassion, light side. It's just getting through the day. We don't want to hear that stuff. It triggers us. So if you want to ban vulnerability and diversity so you can continue to be funded by the government that gets triggered by vulnerability and diversity, as well as fetuses, what's the plural on that, Heineberg?
Fetusi.
Fetusi. Then so be it.
Fetusin.
Fetuses.
Fetuses.
Fetusises.
Fetuses.
Babies. Embryo type things. A little bigger than an embryo.
Vader, did you have anything to do with the Amtrak accident? Richard wants to know. You know, that did seem force-related.
I'm pretty sure I told you that was an off-limits question.
Okay. Apparently there's an ongoing investigation, Richard, and Vader's not at liberty to discuss.
I'm very emotional right now. That totally wasn't me, all right? I don't have that kind of force power ever since, the thing. With the thing.
Stephanie says, Doc Vader, do you feel the Bitcoin will be the new force behind paying for healthcare?
I don't know shit about Bitcoin. You know that? Everybody who opens their mouth these days seems to know something about Bitcoin. They actually don't know anything about Bitcoin. They just talk out of their meat hole. I'm going to be quite frank with you. Nobody knows anything about Bitcoin. That's what makes it magical. Because what is money? We just assign value to it. Well, let's assign value to something that most of us know nothing about. This gentleman here thinks he knows something about it, but he has no degree in computer programming. But he stayed at a Holiday Inn, so he seems to understand the intricacies. So why don't you ask him? Because Vader don't play that.
Bitcoin's hella dope, y'all. So buy some. Angie would like to know, Doc Vader, what is the nutritional benefits of porg?
Porg is delicious. And I'll be honest, it's not just delicious. Okay, vegans. I have a bone to pick with you. The vegans are always telling me, eat less conscious entity, less animal, and you will live longer. Yeah, but I feel opposite. Eat as many adorable conscious entities as you can, and you will get stronger. These little paws, they're in the movie. Break the neck, eat them raw. They're delicious, like Ewoks.
Laura says, Doc Vader, what's your opinion on primary direct care?
You mean direct primary care?
Yeah.
Because if you mix them up, it now becomes something like an anal probe. I'm going to employ primary direct care on your buttocks, right? I think direct primary care is a great way to get off the grid, end up in the outer rim. No insurance hassles, no imperial entanglements. Also, very few patients. Difficult to scale. A lot of entitlement. Oh my gosh, I'm paying money for the doctor. Unlike normal, where I pay money for the doctor, I'm paying extra money to have access. So where is my Percocet and my Dilala and my... Looks like I just slayed the prophets.
Amber would like to know, how do you perform pap smears with such limited visibility?
Give me that bottle, Heineba. Is this limited visibility? Give me your armpit. Okay. Pretend this is a vagina. Yep. Saw the cervix, swabbed the crap out of it, sent it to the lab, got a negative result. Okay, how's that for limited visibility? You tell me.
I feel pretty papped up.
Pap, 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 pap. That's how we do it.
Let's see. Dot Mitzvah says, I'm allergic to Percocet, or to Tylenol. I can only take Percocet.
Of course you are. You're also allergic to morphine. You're allergic to oxygen. You're allergic to steroids somehow, even though the body makes them naturally. So you can only have that thing that starts with a D, which in my mind is always going to be dark side, because that's how I'm going to kill you with force lightning from the dark side.
Rhea would like to know, Doc Vader, how do you use your stethoscope with your helmet on? That's a fair question, okay? Rhea or Rhea?
Where's my scope?
Don't whack me with it.
So angry right now.
See, the answer was very obvious, people. It's all for decoration, obviously.
You know, you have a soft, blowing 2 out of 6 holosystolic murmur right here at the left upper sternal border. Oh. Well, let's just not tell you what's going on there, because it will just upset you.
What is your opinion on porgs? We already kind of covered porgs.
They're the other white meat.
Is Padme the ghost of Christmas Past? She's definitely the ghost of Vader's Christmas Past.
You know, I didn't want to get too personal in this particular podcast, but I'm going to say this. Padme is the ghost of my life. Which is a bit of an oxymoron because she's a ghost, but she is the ghost of my dreams, the ghost of my life, and you know, also the ghost of you know, the days when I had domestic bliss.
You know what? I don't even want to ask this next question, but I'm gonna ask it. You might want to tune out now if you have young children. Jeff would like to know, Doc Vader, what is your opinion on porn?
Can you define porn for me?
You know, like sexy images of naked ladies and stuff.
Can you excuse me a second?
I think he's going to find some porn. What's he doing?
Oh.
Ew! Ew!
Padme's ghost.
Ew!
Oh.
Stop it! Get out of there! Oh my God. You can't take him anywhere, people.
I'm sorry, what? I had to visit my meditation egg for a moment. I apologize.
See, Vader doesn't use porn, people, because he just summons Padme's ghost, which is super gross.
Please do not use the P word. It's a trigger for me.
Padme. Porn.
Exactly.
Oh no, he's gonna do it again. Oh my God.
Oh
Gross! Gross! This is a family show, DV. You can't just be jerking off, especially, it's super gross, man.
You dismissed the younglings. You said do not watch if you are a youngling. Hello, younglings. That was not what you think. I was meditating to Padme's ghost.
Christy Columbus says ethical porn only. What's ethical porn?
Free range.
Free range porn?
Free range
Cage
porn.
free?
Well, this is the thing. If you raise the pornography correctly and you give it space to breathe.
You gotta grass feed it. Yeah.
Yes, grass-fed porn is much healthier. It has omega-3s instead of omega-6, which is dark side.
I like my porn gluten-free,
Oh,
actually.
yes, because of the glutens.
And I always sub in almond milk with my porn. That's just me.
When I get my mocha pornacino, I usually put in lots of soy because of the gluten. Lack of gluten in the soy.
Vicky wants to know, what is hella dope for you, Doc V? Any things you think are hella dope in your world at the moment?
I'll tell you what's hella dope. These dance moves right here.
Don't hurt yourself, DV.
You don't hurt yourself, Tom.
That looks painful. That looks very painful.
Nothing is painful when you're on robot limbs, you're burned, and you have also a robot ding-dong.
How many people have you treated for, quote-unquote, falling on a lightsaber, Lauren wants to know. How many was that, DV?
You know what? You lose count after about 4,623. I stopped counting. I said, if one more person comes in, oh, you know, it's a 1 in a million shot. It was a 2-meter exhaust port, and I bullseyed it even without the computer. I don't know how it happened. I'm like, I know how it happened. You like putting things in your buttocks. Like, let's just call a spade an anus. It's very simple.
Betul wants to know, should we take the yearly flu vaccine?
Is Atul a healthcare provider?
I think it's Betul.
Betul. Is that like a Jawa name, native Jawa name? Yes, you should take the yearly flu shot. Why would you not take the yearly flu shot unless you've had Guillain-Barré last year? Take the stupid shot, even if it barely works. It's still better than not working at all. The flu sucks, people. A shot doesn't suck that much. Also, autism. Just saying that. Just to associate the flu shot with autism because people are stupid.
Ooh, I have a great comment from Ed. Help settle a dispute between my wife and I. Should I dump out an unopened jug of milk if it's 2 days expired? 2 days is like, that's a cusp.
Can I tell you a story? Of
It's right on the bubble.
So, once on Tatooine, I had a jug of that blue milk that's so delicious. And it was sitting there on the counter, and it hadn't been opened. It was a similar thing. And it had a galactic expiration date. And I said, you know what, it's 2 days past, but I've never opened it. It's been refrigerated on this infernal planet. I'm just gonna drink the whole damn thing at once because why waste, right?
True.
And it was just glug, 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 glug. I spent the next month in class sharting. Every time I raised my hand, I sharted. And a little bit of blue milk diarrhea came out.
Ew, gross.
So the short answer is, it's your life and your butthole. You do what you think is right.
Rosin.
But you will shot to death.
Rosin or Rosin would like to know if she can start a Vader interest group at her med school.
Well, there are many of these around the galaxy. People get together. They have a book club. Like which of the Star Wars books is your favorite? And they'll sometimes crochet. They'll do a little crochet. And then in between discussing the finer points of turning to the dark side, being burned out, destroying the EHR with a lightsaber. So the short answer is only if I'm invited because I'm so lonely.
Jonathan wants to know, yo, DV, what are your feelings towards EMS? Do you actually read our reports?
No. Does EMS have reports?
I guess they do. He's never even heard of them.
Listen, it just occurred to me the other day, someone told me that nurses chart in the chart. I was like, I'm sorry, what? I only read Dr. Edwards' sour-ass copy-paste piece of crap note. I don't have time to read EMS and nursing notes. And you know what, the PT notes and the OT notes, I don't even read them. No. I read the case manager's note where she cites what PT/OT has said. Discharge patient to sniff. That's all I need to know.
Well, I gotta ask the question, I mean, since you have the force, why do you even need to read the notes, you know?
Because the force can tell you that patient X was able to walk 100 feet unassisted with a walker and will therefore need a durable medical equipment on discharge. The force doesn't do... Heinemann, what do you know about the force? You are not force sensitive.
Nothing, yeah.
Now, but I don't need to read PT's primary note or OT's primary note. I just cut to the chase. I walk up to the station, I see the case manager sitting there, and I say, "Excuse me, Lois, bed 5 really needs to go home if you catch my drift. They are driving me into a sarlacc's belly, where I will be slowly digested over 1,000 years. Do you mind telling me when bed 5 can go home?" And she says, "Well, PT said they can walk this many feet." I don't care how many feet they can walk. I want to know, can I sign an order? Can I click the box that says GTFO?
There's no box that says GTFO.
There is now, because I customized it. Because Epic allows me dark side customizations. I am a power user, of course, because I'm strong with the dark side. Where is my damn chair? Am I gonna sit flat on my butt in front of everyone? I don't need that again in my life.
Alexander would like to know, Doc, do you believe stormtroopers should be allowed to carry blasters in the hospital?
Only if they're concealed.
Ah.
You don't want to cause a panic.
I think let them carry because they can't even hit anything, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
They will end up hitting everybody but the person they are trying to hit, which is my whole rationalization for legalizing blasters throughout the system, is it'll just kill more people.
All right, this is the last one, and it's a good one. Janet wants to know what you would define as an awesome patient experience. What's that look like, DV?
An awesome patient experience is one where the patient comes in, gives me a lot of money, and then walks right out while writing me a wonderful Yelp review. To me, that's the kind of experience all my patients should be having.
You should go be a prostitute.
Come again? You want me to be a prostitute?
I mean, you said you got the robo-ween, right? Don't go. Oh, no. TV. Gross. Gross, TV. TV. Dude. You're better than this. You're better than this, man. All right, let's end it, people. This is going to go on for quite a while. He's going to be out over there jerking it. Oh, you're back. Okay. This is how you want to end the show?
I'm not joking anything. I'm meditating.
This is how you want to end this live?
I'm meditating.
I know what you do in that egg. I know. It sickens me.
End it now.